I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the 50s to the low 60s and northwest wind gusts increasing to around 40, we could see some light rain and snow in central locations tonight with a disturbance tracking to the southeast. We'll see near critical fire weather conditions continue all the way through Sunday with a higher threat tomorrow and Saturday. A second cold front increases our northwest winds even more tomorrow with gusts of 50 to 65. Snow showers are possible tomorrow, but mainly along the northeast of a line from Loop City to Grand Island and York. Highs tomorrow are in the mid to upper 30s with steadier dropping temperatures during the afternoon. As winds continue to gust between 30 and 40 tomorrow night through Sunday, wind chills along and north of I-80 expected to range from 10 to 20 below. Saturday continues to trend colder with highs mostly in the upper teens to the mid-20s. Southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas a little bit warmer with highs on Saturday right around 30. A warm front boosting our highs on Sunday into the mid-40s to the mid-50s. Another strong cold front drops highs from Martin Luther King Day to the 30s to the low 40s. Highs level off to the 40s to the low 50s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Long-term forecast keeps temperatures mostly seasonal or near normal in the middle of next week before a trend of slightly colder than normal temperatures late next week through January 28th. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation Tuesday through January 28th indicated to be near normal to slightly above normal. In the regional drought monitor, there were sizable improvements in Nebraska and Kansas locations that saw good rains last week. Nebraska saw a 21 percentage point increase to 23% drought-free. It's drought-free along and east of a line from West Point to Seward, Hastings, and Alma. Much of the central and southwestern portions of Nebraska are abnormally dry. Coverage of moderate to severe drought remains at 11% in Nebraska, including central locations along and east of a line from O'Neill to Ord and Loop City, and nearly all of the Panhandle and western Sandhills. Kansas increased 17 percentage points to 85% drought-free, with all of the west and central and most of the east drought-free. Coverage of abnormal dryness to moderate drought in Kansas dropped 17 percentage points to 15% and includes far eastern areas along and south of I-70. Key weather factors affecting the markets include more shots of cold and snow in the U.S., possible wheat winter kill in the Black Sea region, and dry areas in Argentina. Multiple disturbances mostly track from Alaska to the Great Lakes region before moving into eastern Canada. A primary impact is cold weather across the eastern half of the U.S., resulting in sub-freezing temperatures tomorrow morning as far south as interior southern Florida and several days of below-zero morning lows across the upper Midwest starting this weekend. From the northern plains into the northeast, each disturbance is preceded and accompanied by bursts of snow. Squalls are more persistent in the Great Lakes region, leading to locally heavy snowfall. This weekend, a brief phasing between the polar and subtropical jet streams could lead to snow in portions of the mid and northern Atlantic. Something to watch. Even more cold air could be drawn south into the U.S. by a big storm late next week or the following weekend, but mainly from the northern plains to the Great Lakes and northeast. Southern and central Argentina continue to see mostly dry weather in the next few weeks, which could have some effect on corn and soybeans. The eastern Black Sea region may need to worry about winter kill damage to wheat as cold air lingers through next week and may be intense. With your check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.